Yeah. So last week, Vanita covered aspects about Sun in various signs. She covered Aries. So this is basically one aspect of interpretation. So the other aspect being planets in various sthanas, like first house, second house, and so on, that we will learn about it later. So in this aspect, we only see a particular sign called as Aries and Taurus, and we take just one planet. What would that mean for us to understand? So as she explained last week, this is basically based on um, the planet Sun by itself and the house lord, which is Mars, and the Sun being exalted in Mesha. So the characters we have already learnt about the characteristics of fire sign and movable sign and so on. So that also plays a role in understanding this. So if we have a basic idea of these two, then all these are something that we can guess on our own. But we could just walk through, and that would help us understand this. We covered last week, though. So, Sun and Aries individuals are supposed to have dynamic activities that offer control and command, leading, taking initiative, getting things quickly, basically getting things done quickly, good authority and execution, and ambitious and courageous. We also saw that these are all the individuals who are good with basically weapons like soldiers, surgeons, barbers, etc., and etc. So next we will start with Taurus. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Vishnu, what I
Okay.
wanted to ask you is
Yes, sir.
regarding whether you are talking about Lagna or it's Rashi, as per the Gochara. You are telling Mesha.
No. This is only about the natal chart, which is your birth chart. We are not talking about Gochara. That we will come probably next year. So this is only about the planet placement in your natal chart.
No. What I'm asking, the Mesha.
Hmm.
Mesha
Hmm.
means first house, no? As
Mesha
per
is
the
first.
no, that will stand there only, not from as per our chart, not as per our horoscope and all.
Sir, Mesha's position, for example, Mesha's position will stand where it is.
Uh,
Okay.
mm,
So if your birth chart has Sun in Mesha, that is, if you're born around mid of April and so on, so then your Sun will be in Aries. So if
oh,
that is the case,
mm,
these are the possible inferences for those.
okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
again, a lot will change based on who is sitting where, who is aspecting, and what is which house it is, and so on. So, but this will have a fair like this will probably give a fair understanding of what this would be, what the interpretation would be.
Mesha Rashi, the Vrishabha like that only. Rashi only.
No, sir. No,
Hmm?
sir. Mesha
Then,
Rasi means moon sitting in Mesha.
yeah,
In
moon
this
sitting
case, we
Mesha.
are seeing sun.
No,
Sun
no sun,
sitting
yeah.
in Mesha.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
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 So the next is Sun in Taurus. So owner of Taurus is Venus,
Yes.
and this is an Earth sign. So we have seen before that in Taurus is something individuals of Taurus are good in finances and lucky with finances and arts and so on because of the owner Venus. So now Sun and Venus, the inferences are the activities that involve financial resources, gems, stocks and bonds, art, culture and literature, aromatic fragrance and sharp nose, conservative and traditional, consider options before acting. So if there is someone who has Sun in Taurus or Mesha, then probably you could just share if any of this is true. Otherwise, we can. So The professions listed are banker, jeweler, cooking, and culinary expertise. Basically, these are all Venus's strength.
So the fact of aromatic fragrance and sharp nose, could it be because of the anatomical part that the second house represents, or
This is associated, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Dr. Bala sharing that these are associated with Venus, and it could be that.
okay, okay.
Ma'am, I'm not sure about the anatomical part, but it could be it. I do not know. I can check and get back to you.
Sure, sir.
Or if you know, you could share that as well.
I too am learning, so you can check
Ma'am,
it.
you're a teacher, ma'am. You're probably in much advanced situation.
No, not at all. In fact, I'm in batch 14. I'm learning in batch 14. And if I'm not wrong, you're in batch 11, right? So
Yeah. I'm in
also,
batch.
yeah, you're way senior than me.
No, but actually the thing is in batch 14, we are in the week 13's material. We should be, though we are in week 35, we are still in week 13's material.
That's
So
because I think ma'am has chosen to teach us Shadbalas before
yeah,
diving into. Yeah.
yeah. Once all of that is done, this can be run through. So that's her
Exactly.
idea.
Yes,
Yeah, which
yes.
is Sun in Gemini. So Gemini is Mercury sign. Basically the ruler is Mercury, and it's an air sign. So interests, activities that involve communication, speaking, debating, writing, and reading. Skills, learning, good memory, scholarly pursuits, scientific attributes. Professions that deal with reading, writing, printing, computing, animation. So that is like artist, poet, public speaker, etc. Sun in Cancer. Moon is the owner, so element is water. So the interests, activities that involve home, nurturing, educating, informing, and socializing. Skills, social, good teacher, family activities, good memory, water sports. Professions such as educator, coach, child specialist, marine agriculture, horticulture, real estate, homes. So if anyone has sun in any of these signs, you could just say how true this is. If not, you can move on.
I have it in Cancer. Interesting. You know how could we say good memory? You said something like
See, this being a moon house, so when sun goes into the moon house, see, basically, so the any planet which are getting into this house, if I'm not mistaken, the inferences which are drawn are based on who the owner is and what element and what quality of the house is. So based on that, they have derived these inferences, and they have also derived the suitable professions based on that. Dr. Bala has said that he has listed out the professions based on his observation over the last 50 years.
no. The interesting part for me is like I have a very good memory, so I don't know how it is true. That is why I was like wondering.
So if I'm not wrong, it is the attribute of the sign Cancer. Good memory.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, one of the
And if I'm understanding, I think you are also
Yeah,
same.
I was about to say that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So next, Sun in Leo. Owner is Sun, his own house, and it's a fire sign. So interests, activities that offer ruling and commanding. Yeah, basically, he's a king. Center of attraction, decision and policymaker, leading, motivating, performing, majestic, quality conscious. Professions such as CEOs, manager, principals, executives, HODs, and professors. Any CEOs? Anyone in this sign?
So actually, I have a confusion in the sense that when Dr. Bala sir prepared my son's chart, his
Okay.
son is in Leo. But if I use the same details in which is that Astro Sage, his son comes in Virgo.
Ma'am, Dr. Bala uses the
Yeah.
Ainamsa as Raman.
Yes, sir. I use the same, but I don't know. But anyways, my son's, that is Priyansh's son, is in Leo, sir.
Okay, cool.
He's only 6 years. Maybe in future, I would see these features in him.
Definitely, definitely. Awesome. Sun in Virgo. Owner is Mercury. Interests, activities that involve service, healing, protecting, skills, administration, fond of numbers, language, and statistics, analytical, persistent, very active and agile. Professions such as business analyst, service provider, uh, from maid to matron, and health workers. Okay. Sun in Tula. So this is his debilitation house, and the owner is Venus. Low self-esteem and confidence, interest in creativity and harmony, bringing people together, conflict resolver, peace and balance. Professions, counselor, business advisor, consultant, agents, broker, mediator, motivational speaker, and writer.
So it's me. I have my son in Tula.
Oh. So you are a consultant,
All of
but you're a
it-
doctor, right?
I'm a dentist actually.
Oh, okay.
And I work for a cancer hospital, and I handle the hospital-based cancer registry there, and I
Okay.
also cater to the clinical trials that happen at our hospital.
Okay. So it sort of fits you then.
Yes, it's 100% match, I should say.
Oh, wow.
So I have a question. It says low self-esteem and confidence. How can that person
Sir,
with that?
so these are all the inferences. Not all
Yeah.
of them need to fit for a person. Probably, see, for example, in case of cancer, Sun in Cancer, good memory fits you. I'm not sure how good you are at water sports. I have zero. I'm not good at water sports. So
Me too. Me too. Actually, I'm good on the water. I can do the rowing and kayaking and all that, but I'm not even a swimmer. So
okay. So these are all the inferences which are from the books and inputs from
yeah.
Dr. Bala. So
But in order
some
to
of
be a
that may
motivated
fit us.
speaker, no,
Yes,
my
sir.
question.
Yes, sir. I got a question. In order to be a motivational speaker, you need to have confidence. So for this,
Yeah.
Dr. Bala, sir, in his batch 11, or I don't know which batch he was teaching, he said that the life experience of having low confidence and low self-esteem teaches the person to become to change in such a way that his experiences can be taught to
Oh,
others, pull them out of
okay.
their misery. So that is how
Okay.
a person becomes a motivational speaker, owing from the fact that he has
Okay.
undergone a lot of low
Overcoming that.
self-esteem. Yes.
Okay.
And in my case also, I would say that I had low self-esteem for a very long time. And I always questioned whether I am fit to earn, whether I am fit to do any particular work. And it's coming from, I mean, I'm telling you as a live example from my own experience. And
Okay.
now, after 30 years of me living, have I come over it. So there comes a
Okay.
point where you come over it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Sun in Scorpio. The owner is Mars. Ambitious, intuitive, investigative, diagnostic, research abilities, healing, drawn to transform things to a higher level, strong will and purpose. Professions: research analyst, pathologist, detectives, psychologists, drawn to fantasy, fiction, and occult sciences. Sun in Sagittarius, owner is Jupiter. Cheerful.
Hello, sir. Mine is sun is in Jupiter in Dhanasu. Yeah.
Done. Okay. Okay. So then you could probably tell us how much it fits you.
Yeah.
Cheerful. You're probably cheerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunate,
Yeah.
fair play, positive beliefs, wise
Yes.
and helpful, love of philosophy, humanitarian instincts,
Yeah.
highly principled and justice.
Yeah.
Professional.
100%. Yeah.
Wow.
You all
Professions:
time.
educationals, professor, academic, theology, ethics advisor, law and order, travel connected profession.
Yeah. First, all the five, whatever they said, all 100% telling.
And your professions?
I was engineer, civil engineer, retired.
Oh, okay. Cool. Amazing.
Saranan, Satish,
sir. Yes, sir.
this thing, go to that Libra, Sun. I think there was a footnote over there. You didn't read that.
Oh, no. Footnote is something which I copied from ChatGPT. So, so
Oh, so you also use ChatGPT. Great.
no. See, this Microsoft by itself as a co-pilot, right? So I just was looking for an image for sun debilitated, but instead of image, it gave me a text. So that's it was very nice. So I copy pasted in the footnote.
Okay.
You
But
get
I
it
think
also in Quora.
ChatGPT.
Huh?
Sorry.
You get it also in Quora.
Quora,
Quora.
it's a bit crazy, you know. There are a lot of people giving so many things.
Yeah.
I'm
So many things,
confused.
yeah.
Does
But
it automate?
there's a bot which gives you the initial these things, so you can follow that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
So my sun is in Sagittarius,
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
and most of the things match. I am an educationist.
Awesome.
I think rest everything is fine. I'm into healings basically, and I also do some social work for the Indian Cancer Society.
Wow.
So I think all these things do fit into it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Sun in Capricorn. Owner is Saturn. Practical, authoritative, hard worker, ambitious, efficient and literature, conservative and traditional, considers options before acting. Professions: authoritative, administrator, banker, cooking and culinary expert, etc. Sun in Aquarius. Owner Saturn. Creative and intelligence. Leading, caring, cordial, taking initiatives, getting things quickly, getting things done quickly. Good authority and execution. Dedicated, and endurance, ambitious, courageous, and warrior. Professions, academic pursuits, inventor, creator, psychologist, journalist, market researcher, etc. Sun in Pisces, owner Jupiter, wealthy and prosperous, multifaceted in business, master of all trade and commerce, any profession that is associated with women and respected by women, profoundly happy in life, keep surrounding happy, cares for everyone. Professions, spiritual guru, philanthropist, fabrics, perfumes, footwear, work in foreign countries.
So, since Venus is exalted in this house, could the perfumes and
Yeah, I was about to say that, ma'am. Probably because we did mention that in the Taurus one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Satish, your son is in which one?
Sorry?
Your son?
My son is in 6th house, that is Scorpio.
Satish is our voice of batch 11. Would we switch to the next one? Moon?
Sure, sir.
Please show the Sun and Virgo once again, sir.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Sun in Virgo. Activities that involve service, healing, protecting, administration, fond of numbers, language and statistics, analytical, persistent, very active and agile. Business analyst, service provider, and health worker and so on.
Thank you.
Okay.
What
Thanks.
were the professions for that Cancer? What was the suggested professions?
Oh, educator, coach, child specialist, marine agriculture, horticulture, real estate, and so on.
Doesn't match.
Nothing
Maybe
suits me though. So
I'm a coach actually. That's I mean I have different kind of professions, but I'm an engineer by profession, but I was a coach in basketball team. Rather than that, else choose suits. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
My son is in Cancer. Profession matches. I work with special children. I'm a child psychologist, and I'm also like coach.
Very nice.
Awesome. Great. Okay. Okay, the next one is moon in various houses. Moon. So what I have done is this we have already, if you remember, you would have already covered the next 3 slides. Just to get to refresh again, I just copied the 3 slides and included in this one. We probably covered in the first part of our classes. Moon, Chandra, Shashi, representation, mind, mental power, mother, emotions, water, and ocean. You could see my screen, right? I'm not sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Chandra, moon, medical astrology, breast, stomach, watery substances, edema, Pelgum, left eye, gemstones, pearls, day Monday, rules Cancer, exaltation in Taurus, debilitation in Scorpio. Represents the mind, it signifies the thoughts and emotions and the complex psychological faculty that takes input from the senses and tells the body how to respond. The moon is the most important because since mind is responsible for all the emotional responses to the life, it is also the mother water, as in sea and ocean. Moon in Mesha. So owner is Mars. Handsome, attractive to opposite sex, brave and courageous, red eyes, curiosity galore, fond of spicy food, scar on the head or face, weakness of knee joint, strength, cools down fast, even if the native gets angry. Moon in Taurus, this moon is exalted here. Magnetic and attractive personality. Did someone say something? Magnetic and attractive personality, fond of recreations, bright and did is someone saying something or am I
No, it's an electronic disturbance, electrical disturbance.
Oh, okay.
I think when we heard the lady speak earlier, I think she had network issues. Maybe she is trying to talk.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Fond of recreations, bright, bubbling with energy, broad shoulders, calm and thick friendship, fond of speech and sports, sweet and thoughtful in speech, loved by family, friends, and large circle.
I have my moon in Taurus and it's also my Lagna. So how will the Lagna part affect this reading?
Ma'am, we have already covered the Lagna part, but the moon in Taurus is something that we are dealing right now.
Okay.
Do they apply whatever you see in the screen?
Yes, broadly. Actually, I don't know fond of recreations, what exactly that would mean, but broadly and calm, I don't know what one would mean by calm. A very composed person, I don't know if I'm that. It's a little, what should I say? I'm finding it difficult to fit myself in this, but maybe 50%.
So calm and thick friendship, if I understand correctly, it would be you have very deep friendship with whomever you have. So that would be the inference of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, broadly, maybe 60%, the whole.
Okay.
Thank you.
Moon in Gemini, persons with curly hairs, bright, intelligent, highly literate, ambassador, good oratory skill, poetic ability, talents, music and dance, good presence of mind, witty and good sense of humor.
My moon is Gemini, Saruna.
Okay, curly hairs, I know it's not there.
And it's
Did
not
you
there,
have
but
it at
when I
some
was
point in
young
your
as a
life?
baby, it was.
Okay. I've only seen you now, so
Yeah, correct. And about nearly 70% matches.
Good oratory skill, yes, you have.
Poetic ability is not there. Music and dance. Dance I do a lot, but not music. I don't play.
Good presence of mind, yes. Good sense of humor, yes. Cool. Moon in Cancer, his own house, always very careful and cautious in every step and stage. Surrounded by wise people, good friend circle, fond of water, holds powerful position in a public or private sector, knowledge of analytics and astrology, finance, wavy pattern.
So I have my moon in Karka.
Okay, cool. So do they match a bit?
Most of it. So yeah, I am surrounded by very wise people like you all, and I have a good friend circle. I am cautious and careful. Okay, I can be a bit carefree also. I don't know how powerful my position is, but because I'm a mean Lagna, and so says that three Rashis that are kingdom makers. So
Yeah.
I think I do play an important role in my organization. Analytics, I don't know. Astrology, I have a keen interest and I am acquiring the knowledge right now. And finance wavy pattern, definitely, because whatever comes goes double and maybe triple. So, yes.
Awesome. So are you fond of water as well?
Yes, so I am born and brought up in Goa. So I am
Okay,
fond of the coast. Yes.
awesome. Moon in Leo, broad forehead, regal, majestic, and idealist, intolerance for social injustice and prohibitory activities, bold and courageous, steadfastly intelligent and very consistent, less children, fond of animals, forest, mountains, and rugged terrains, health issue, dental, thirst, etc. So I have a brother who is this category, so he sort of fits all the bill.
So my son's moon is also in Simha Rashi.
Okay, cool. Okay, thanks. Moon in Virgo, humble and hospitable, broad-shouldered, literary, linguist, poem, music, and writing skills, very honest and truthful, always happy to go a lucky person, very soft and gentle, more female children, fond of overseas travel.
Mine is also, sir, Kanya. Moon is in Kanya.
Moon in Kanya.
Mine-
So does it fit
Kanya.
you, sir?
Mine is also the same.
Mine is also Moon in Kanya, but it doesn't match so much, I feel.
Mine is about 90% matches. Almost
Cool.
90%.
My daughter has moon in Kanya, and I think some of it match for my daughter too.
Okay. So, so which one of that doesn't match? I mean, fond of overseas travel or?
More female children doesn't match for me.
Okay, got it, got it.
For me, more female children don't match and not fond of overseas travel at all. I am compelled to go whenever I have to go. So,
Wow.
Mine also,
And,
more female children, no one is there, is not there matching. I know only one daughter,
Okay.
only one.
Okay,
More female is
and
not there.
coming to this very soft and gentle, as a person maybe, but actually people who meet me in the way I move around, and definitely I feel I'm not soft and gentle. I'm too loud.
that's their problem, ma'am.
In my case, I think the most matching thing is literacy, linguist, and poems, music, and all that, and honest and truthful matches, humble,
Yeah,
like
they all match that.
yeah, soft and gentle matches, and happy-go-lucky matches, and she doesn't she's not married yet, so
Yeah, okay.
we don't have children, and she's fond of overseas travels too. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, it matches, mostly matches.
Yeah, for me, except 3, I think most of them match. Yeah, almost all of them match.
Awesome. Great. So
No, but okay, it doesn't mean that all the traits have to match, right?
no, not at all. Not at all, man. So this is
Okay,
just
fine.
one aspect of the inference, because we are just looking at a planet in one particular house. There are quite a few
Okay.
other that plays a role in it. So we will
So the
go there
possible
next.
traits we are discussing.
Exactly. Yeah. So this
Okay.
what Dr. Balla told us that he has just compiled the inferences based on what is there in the literature and his own experience over the years. He has compiled them and made a list.
Excellent. Very nice, Reddy. Yeah, thank you so much.
Even if it is some point is listed here, it may cancel out from another planet in another position. So
Right.
sun,
okay.
Possibly, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
possibly.
correct. Very true. And
Yeah,
what
that
degree
is-
it is placed.
yeah.
See, I can go from my own example. I have moon in Mesha. So, with exception of curiosity galore, scar on head, probably weakness of joint, none of the other fits for me. So,
So when you say scar on head, is it
Expecting-
by birth or is it by an accident?
by an accident, I have had countless number of accidents, and countless in the sense unexpected accidents. Some of it I don't know how I came out alive. So and as a result, I have a scar on my head.
Oh, okay, so okay.
Moon in Tula, owner is Venus, long nosed and good height, wise and intelligent, respects the elders and learned, well balanced mind, does not yield to any kind of temptations, uh, fond of travel, business acumen.
My moon is in Libra, Vishaka Nakshatra, and most of it. Except-
The footnote which Dr. Bala had added was beautiful wife or handsome husband.
I have a
So-
beautiful wife.
Okay.
But I'm not tall enough. I mean, I don't know if it says good height, but I'm only like 5'7.5" or 5'8".
Yeah, the footnote also says the person becomes a diplomat in his house, usually very understanding of others. So
That is also diplomat kind of thing is in the house usually I'm kind of dictator, but I was a diplomat.
I think my husband is this sun in Tula. It matches. And the footnote definitely matches, I feel.
okay, ma'am. That's nice.
Awesome. We got the
You got the point that she's trying to say that, right?
I know.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Moon in Scorpio, moon debilitated. Beautiful and sharp eyes, very independent, athletic and sportsman physique, respected by government and other officials, very sharp and straightforwardness, health issues only during childhood. He has put a footnote, Balarishta, which is a very young age, like critical with neonatal and infancy. Birth infancy generally critical. So basically the health issues is at a very young age. That is what Dr. Bala has highlighted here. Moon in Sagittarius, owner is Jupiter, bold and courageous, long face and big voice, big teeth and nose, patriotic legacy, broad-minded, poetic ability, workaholic, good communicator, linguistic, scriptures and artist, higher knowledge and studies, religious and follower of right path. Moon in Capricorn, the owner is Saturn. Good eyes and a slim personality, total family person, high discriminative power, shrewd business tactics, able to gauge others' strength and weakness, fond of traveling. Sometime it appears to be merciless attitude. Moon in Aquarius, strong built and hairy complexion, finance, keep up and down, fond of herbs, scented articles, and various commodities, good friend circle, fond of walking and physical exercise, too humble and modesty. Moon in Pisces, handsome and bright personality, deep thinker and big brain, good trade and commerce, gets finance, loans, etc. very easily, highly competitive, success, lucky near oceans and business overseas. We have basically run through moon in various houses. So if you have your moon in particular house, you can just tell us.
The one in Meena, the characters, how can we say like something with the finance? There was a point. Gets finance, loans, etc. very easily. How can that point be?
Jupiter.
The owner is Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Okay. That is Guru, right? Guru
Yes.
has
Correct.
Guru
yeah,
represents treasure.
finance? Really? Hmm.
I remember Dr. Bala saying that if your guru is in the 10th house, which is for career, you could be a banker or, if I'm not wrong, and if it's an exalted, if Jupiter is exalted, you could be in a global bank, something like that.
Yeah, so there are 2 points which, if I remember correctly, Dr. Bala mentioned. Money is finance, basically, is represented by both Jupiter and Venus. In this house, the owner is Jupiter. Venus is also exalted here. And Jupiter represents big chunk of money, and Venus represents small and steady flow of money. So in this case, so if you really look at the owner is Jupiter, the exalted house is for Venus, and so it's a water sign, so they tend to have finances and loans, etc. very easily. That's the
Yeah,
Jupiter Dhanakaraka.
sorry.
I have a
Dhanakaraka. Jupiter Dhanakaraka.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, correct.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. So I have a friend whose things match actually. He's a big thinker and big brain, and he has a lot of money. He gets money actually, loans. That's why I was wondering how. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's 3:20 now. So we have about 10 minutes. Do we go to the next planet, or do we continue that next week?
So could you just open a chart and tell us the basic steps of analyzing a chart, like just to begin?
I was hoping that you would not ask me that. Okay.
Because time can permit only that now.
Satish, any help?
Yeah, sure. Whatever I can help, I will do. Even I'm also learning.
That's the point. Okay.
We'll do it if it's okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just opening the app. Jagannatha Hora.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, whose chart?
You can open mine. I saw my name in there.
Yeah,
You see
I have
Muralidhar.
stored yours. Last time you shared it, right? I created yours.
Okay.
Okay. Satish, as always, please take the lead.
It's not like that. I think people are there. They're also interested to do it. Let's see.
No. What ma'am wanted was, she wanted to go about seeing how we read
the
a
chart.
chart. Yeah, basically from ma'am, what
Yes.
Dr. Bala has told us is we start with ascendant, then go about with sun and moon,
Right.
and then with the other planets.
Right.
So in this case, yeah, ascendant is Meena.
Yes.
Meena, and then moon is in Tula.
Tula.
So which is Vishaka Nakshatra. And the last one, I think Vishaka Nakshatra is a prominent one, big one. When I think we will know when we come to nakshatras. And okay, Lagna, who is the owner, where he is placed, and what all the aspects on Lagna and things like that we have to analyze. So the owner is Jupiter. So Jupiter is placed in the second house. So owner of the second house is Mars, and he is placed in the third house. And things like that. Jupiter is asked.
To be honest,
that goes into the second. I mean, next year. I mean, yet to go into that. This batch is yet to go into that, right?
Yeah. So they've see, the point is we have not gone into that. We are just technically we are in the week 13. We are just trying to understand what each house represents, what a planet in each house is, and then we have to go with the numbers, house positions, and so on.
Well, I think Miss Vanita, she was. I think she has explained how to analyze.
No. She has. Yes, sir. She
Yeah.
has explained.
The
She has
Drishti on all different planets, different planets aspecting the Lagna and things like that.
Correct.
I think she.
No, she has covered the aspecting part. Then she has covered the planets in particular houses, and so on. So we are just trying to learn about that right now.
Yeah.
So to answer, I think Dr. Manjari Joshi, I think you asked right, ma'am. So far, what they have told us, what Dr. Bala has told us, is start with Lagna, then go about seeing where the sun is placed, and what would be the inference of those. And then he asked to look at the moon and then the other planets,
Right.
then the aspecting, and now we are also into the combination, and then into the yogas, and so on.
Yes.
Satish, am I right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
as such, it is a species ascendant Meena Rasi, Meena Lagna. Probably a selfless man, meticulous in his work, very good thought. I mean, he has a very good mind, and an achiever and an accomplisher. And they normally Bala sir says, Bala doctor says, is a legend, they call it, or rather, it's a star or a celebrity.
No,
Yeah.
no, legend is right. Star
Legend is right.
celebrity is Kumba. Yeah.
Yeah, legend. Yeah. So if we, as such, if the ascendant is strong or not, we have to see how, whether there's any other aspect coming on that. Jupiter aspect is 579. It's not happening.
Hmm.
Mars is 478. Even that is not happening. Then we have
Well, Jupiter
Saturn.
and
Sorry.
Moon, right? 579. Jupiter has
Yeah.
drishti
On Moon,
Yeah.
yeah. Then
Seventh aspect is on Moon.
Jupiter and Moon look at each other.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Then Saturn is a retro, and even 3, 7, 10, there's no aspect on the Lagna. As such, Lagna stands on its own, and it's not been aspected by anybody also. Even
Lagna.
So, but Saturn is aspecting Jupiter, which is the Lagna Lord, right?
yeah, that is the Lagna Lord. But as such, Lagna as such is fine. So Jupiter could be having a aspect from Saturn. So that influence could be there on the second house.
Yes, sir.
Then Venus and Mars together. That's a 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he's running Shukra Dasa.
So even I have Shukra Dasha running.
So Shukra Dasha, actually, Shukra is not really a, Lord of the third house. Third house Lord is, it's like
Buddha.
3, 6, 9 is not really great. But since Venus is placed in
Own
own house, so it is actually going good. So it's not really a problem.
Even my Venus is in 8th house, but it is in the own house. Okay.
Yeah, if it
And
is,
that's why Shukra Dasha is on.
if they say if it is Venus is, if the Dasha Adipati is in Uchasthana, that is exalted, or Swasthana or Mulatrikona, then it will be good. Otherwise, it's not really, if the Lord of the third house, it's really not good.
You mean to say any of the those sthanas, 3, 6, 8, 12?
I don't know about 12, but it's 3 Shadaya. So 3, 6, 11.
Okay.
No, 3, 6, 11 is supposed to be what's that? They call it Upachayasthana. So it should be a good one. 3, 6, 11 is normally called Upachayasthanas, and they normally give good benefits.
But the only thing is they give benefits a little later in life, right, sir?
Yeah, the 11, it is said that the 11 would be very late in life. And 3 is something early in life. That's what
Very
Dr.
fast.
Bala has told us.
Okay. And even the special aspects of Jupiter and Mars and Jupiter, Mars and Saturn, the special aspects. So 7th aspect has least amount of energy as compared to the special aspects, right, sir? That is
These
4.
3 have the.
Ma'am, there is an element of truth in it, but it seems it will be covered in year 3. So that's what we have been told.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
There's a faculty group and they keep discussing this. That's how I came to know about it.
I too am part of it.
If you see, then if you see the PowerPoints which they share, your questions are answered there.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
Venus is really good. So, it's in a Viparita Raja Yoga.
So
Third
was your
house, third lord
childhood
and third.
very great? I mean, a remarkable childhood, probably.
Yeah.
not really though. Well, up to 12, fine, but after 12 to almost 24, the Shani Dasha was there. Shani Dasha with Sadesati Shani around he started around 18. So it was not really good until 25, 27. But then after, 25, 24 probably. And after that, Buddha Dasha started. So Buddha is also not so good. It's Maraka house. But then, Ketu. Ketu is
No,
good.
your
Actually.
Buddha Dasha did not start then. Your Buddha is only coming in 28.
No. Buddha is over. You're looking at
Right?
something, but
Maybe previous.
you're looking at Antar Dasha.
Oh,
From
sorry.
birth. It's not from birth.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So Ketu is okay because Ketu is placed in Guru's house, 10th house. And Ketu Dasha was okay. And now Shukra Dasha is going okay. The next will be Surya, Ravi Dasha. Ravi is okay too. Ravi is
Well placed. Yeah. Saturn, I mean, it's in Cancer.
yeah, and it has the highest Shadbala.
Correct.
And it's Vargotama and Navamsha in the same.
Yeah.
So
Sun has the highest Shadbala.
yeah. So I think it should be. Then comes the moon. Moon in the 8th house is Marana Karak. That's I'm expecting that at that time. But that will be around 80 probably.
So not necessarily the moon in 8th house Marna Karaka does not mean exactly that. Because I have moon in my 8th house and my moon Dasha is already over. So
No. That the thing is when all anyway.
Okay.
Based on somebody else's analysis. But
So you have learned
Maybe.
astrology before in that case?
I'm sorry?
No, you have already learned astrology before?
No. Just somebody's predictions.
Oh, okay.
I have learned a little bit. We actually learned from Parashara only because earlier somebody asked the question about the drishti, 100% and all that. But for Shani, okay, the sloka says, Pashyanti Saptamam Sarve, Shani Jiva Praha. So that means, Shani, Kuja, and Guru, they have 100% on additional houses. Trikona Tridasha Chaturashtaman. So for Guru, Trikona, so 579 and 100%. And then for Kuja, it is Chaturashtaman, so 4th and the 8th, in addition to 7th. For Shani, it is Tridasha, so 3rd and 10th, and the 7th. They will all have 100%. But in every planet will have drishti to some extent, maybe 20%, 30% on different houses. So that's what I have, it says in Parashara Hora Shastra.
Oh. So you mean to say, other than having full 100% on the 7th, a sun would also have some percentage on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, so on and so forth.
Yes, if you look at it astronomically,
Okay.
if you look at it, every planet has every aspect, every attraction to all other grahas, right? So that is, we only consider, because that may be not significant, but they do have. But 100% on all these, drishti and direct drishti. Every planet will have attraction if the planet is on a straight line, whatever, seventh house. So that's what it means.
Nice to know. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you,
But
sir.
we don't say that. We don't really, nobody actually stresses that point, but
Because
they
there's no
do.
utility of that drishti. I get your point. The significance is only for the direct vision. That is the maximum effect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there is other things too. I think there is if there are what do you call there's something that I don't know the terminology. There's some if never mind.
No problem. So when you recollect, you can put it on WhatsApp group. But it was a very nice discussion. Thank you so much.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm so blessed. I have right now. I'm not in. I'm. And the other day we were discussing about living near the moon, living near the ocean, and things like that. So I have the opportunity that I think for Meena Lagna, I think that was either Meena Lagna or Moon in something. She was saying like. A person living by the water.
She was saying to dip my foot in water at least once in a year.
Seawater.
Yes. Once a month.
Water.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm presently living in an island in the West Indies, in the Caribbean, but I'm going to travel back to India in the end of this month. So,
wow.
But I have, and it is so true that if you live by the sea, you have a calm peace of mind, and you have a different emotion living by the sea.
So in your case, your ascendant is also
water sign.
Denotes the sea. Your sun is also in Cancer. Okay.
Yeah.
So water element plays a bigger role.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in Bangalore, we don't have water. So we have to.
Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about 3:37 already. So we could wrap it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Good discussion, no doubt.
Thanks
I
a
just
lot.
have one question, sir.
We understood
Yes,
a
ma'am.
few things.
Yeah.
We did not understand so many, but it was a good discussion generally. Thank you so much of you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Question.
Somebody had a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to know Marana Karaka means not just life threatening, any kind of major losses.
Struggle. It means
Struggle and
obstacles.
losses.
So there will be some challenges which is beyond
Obstacles.
our imagination.
Obstacles, challenges. Yeah.
Okay.
It weakens the effect. It weakens the effect of that graha. That's what also true, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're all so much ahead of us, at least ahead of me. I need to do a lot of work. Okay.
Oh, no, ma'am. We are just learning, ma'am. Please understand.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
No,
Thanks a lot.
So much. Thank you.
Astronomical all these grahas, then you will see better. You will understand better the astronomical to understand why, what is, where we are in the universe, where they are in the universe, and how they all in balance. If the grahas are not aligned like this, and if they're not in the same bhachakra, which is the zodiac, what will happen? It would not exist. It will not exist. So the only reason why they're all in one plane is because we are in equilibrium, but they are rotating because they cannot be, they have attraction on one another, so that's why they are in motion. If one thing stops, then they cannot even stop. It will create equilibrium. It will lose equilibrium. So astronomical part is for me very fascinating.
Yes.
Can we have a class on that?
Yeah, some basic orientation would be excellent.
Some knowledge,
Some knowledge, basic knowledge, which we can relate to and try to,
could you do something about that, please?
Yeah.
So when are you back in Bangalore? Because it is
Yeah.
probably very early in the morning for you, right?
Yes, that's what I told you. My class starts at 5 o'clock local time for me here.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I'm an early person, so it's okay. It's not a problem. But
So which island in Caribbean?
It is actually belongs to the island belongs to US. It's US Virgin Islands.
US Virgin Islands.
Island of St. Croix. St. Croix. CROI.
Croix.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I used to work here, a long time ago, from 2003 to 12. I worked here, so I have some connection. So I kind of come stay here for a few months and go. So.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time. Thanks,
Thank
Aruna.
you.
Thanks all.
Yeah. Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very interesting. We had a very interesting topic today.
Thank
Nice
you.